Morning, Zoe. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful morning after all. Sarge, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Sarge. How are you? I am good. A little tired, but I am good. I am good. A little tired. Uh, Hello there, Riverboy Gamer. How are you? All right. So over the past few months, the Astorian Empire has been taking shape. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be getting the team together and we're going to be having our meetings and we're going to start hammering down on the first two maps. For we can at least get those two first maps out to you guys to be in. I haven't had a chance to look into that for him. Just give me a little bit. It is something new to Roblox with the tag system. Ugh. Ugh. All right, bud. You have a good one. Thank you for stopping in. So as I said, over the past few weeks, we've been working extremely hard on the game development, and I had somebody ask me, why does Astoria need a high school? All right, River, God bless you. And the perspective of Shadow Gaming Studios is not just one game, one mindset. We have multitude of projects that are going to be under development. And it's very difficult as a developer to actually do this type of work and try to stay on task. It is not easy. I'm going to tell you guys that. It is not easy at all, but we have managed to get it done. Uh, but the high school plays a pivotal role because one, it's a separate game. It's going to be its own high school role play game. Two, also you'll be able to enter this game from Ogdensburg. So what you're looking at is obviously this is the auditorium, but this building will be within Ogdensburg, which is the exterior of the building. Excuse me. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of effort. And I want you guys to understand there's a purpose for everything that I do here at Shadow Gaming Studios. There's a purpose why I do this type of work and how much I love it. I would like to finish these outside walls, but this is not my project. This is done by one of my other developers. And you can see how the building varies in different styles. And the reason why Ogdensburg is a real city, but it's made up. This whole design of the city is made up by me. Every city is designed by me, even though you might see the name in real life. But most of the cities are going to be designed by me. And Grapes and I will be working heavily together on a lot of designs, a lot of builds, a lot of things to get done for the maps. Uh, but if you notice that this part of the building is very old, you know, and you come into this brand new section that was built in 2010. That was, and obviously this new section here, a new section here. And I got to think of a story that there is a reason why that this auditorium is being rebuilt. Now, I could say it was built in 2020, and this is just how we build. Because we always build fancy, you know, there's no discrepancy of how we build. So So when you look at the building, you can see obvious different designs, and I do know that this and this will match to one another. So this, if I decide to switch this, let me. My material manager is not active. Kind of weird. Here's marble. So if I decide, a lot of choices. Okay, let's say we decide to go this route. Okay, we decide to put this beautiful tile wall. You know what I'm saying? Then obviously the back side of the building would actually match as well. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go that style tile or am I gonna go something like this. Control Z. I could even go something like this, you know, which is gives it that old feel, you know. But that most likely will be for the 1980 edition. Good morning, Jonathan. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Jonathan, Jonathan, Jonathan. How are you? uh, what else did I have to eat last night? I had salmon and something else. Pierogies. I don't know how to spell pierogies. That said, this is going to be a complete nightmare for me doing this. Had a very low calorie breakfast, so that's kind of good. Enough O's. There you go. Well, it'll be that way for a while, buddy. But it's okay because God has your back, Jonathan. So obviously this is Grape's design. I'm gonna let him go with it. He's gonna do the backside with two doors here, and obviously two doors here. Uh, uh, so what I'm gonna work on today is getting the chairs pretty much optimized. This is broken down to two of them. So obviously I'm gonna take this row here. This is the first set. See how we have them all. We'll grab this one. If these are all under, okay. I'm not missing one, am I? Yeah, I am. It's right here. We have them. We have them all. Okay. Put them in a separate folder. Okay. I'm gonna set it in here because we have to go through all the ones that are modeled. A lot of them. Just got to do that. There we go. Now click the ceiling. I want to make sure that if I hit Control 2, that we're dead center. All right, so now this is the time-consuming part. Is I want to keep my part counter. Let's turn it on. Cut through 3D text. 30,000 parts. Well, hate's a strong word. I do dislike their system. I do dislike it. I think it has a lot of problems. I don't hate it. I wish they would make it better. But hate's a strong word. Yeah. It's okay though. It's okay. Go. Oh, it's not. I didn't duplicate it, Mr. Ghost. Nah, 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 nah. Na 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 na. It's time consuming. I think that's the biggest thing when you're developing. It's always time consuming. Yeah, it takes time whenever there's errors, and it takes us time to fix it on behalf of Roblox. I think we all deserve a pay raise. Boy. And last but not least, this is the last one before we get to the second rows. Okay. Now we're going to come up here. We're going to grab all the left, which is all these. Make sure that we have every row covered. Okay. So you figure all of these, right? There's 15 of them, okay? We're going to delete. And that should drop significantly. Yeah, 700 pieces. So we literally went from 700 some odd pieces down to the 30,099. Now, if you go back, it'll jump back up to over 7. Yeah. So we definitely significantly reduced the payload. And that's optimization, you know what I'm saying? Ah, sorry. So we have, good morning, Tim. So we have 17 rows. So you figure 700 some odd pieces, 600 some odd pieces, and we're down to, I think there's 2 in each. So that's 34. That's a huge drop. All right, I'll join. I can tell you one thing. Good morning, brother. Oh, bro, it is entertaining to say the least. Uh, like, you want to think there's that many parts within these chairs, but for me to drop 600 and some odd pieces. Yeah, but I was able to reduce one row down to 36. It was bigger, but I decided just to morning. I decided to reduce it because one, it is a high school. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have those balconies that angle outward like 22.5 or 45 degrees, but it's like no. I'm already working, by the way, I'm working on the design for the hotel. And let's just say certain hotel games in Roblox will not be able to compete with what I'm about to be building. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right, so now we're at 30,133. Delete this row. 29,385. So you see the optimization starting to come into place where everything's being optimized. Yes, the mics are no, they're not. I'm on YouTube this morning. I got to mix it up a little bit. Well, as I said, you once you turn your life over to Jesus, you'll see a lot of change, Dano. Just saying. Uh-huh. Oh, I okay. But because it's well, you have to understand, Dano. Prayer is not going to happen overnight. You just can't pray. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. You can't just pray and expect immediate change, especially when you are so clouded with negative energy. You are surrounded, Dano, believe it or not. And I was in the same position with the curse and that lustfulness, all that. I live the same exact style. And the devil keeps your mind clouded. Your devil keeps your mind where he wants it because he knows that if he doesn't bother you too much, he lets you do what you want to do, you're going to live the life you want to live. And you're not going to want to seek Jesus. You're not going to want to seek that change. Prayer takes a long time, Nano. I have prayed for 2 years. Not consistently. It's been more consistently over the past year. Okay. But I have noticed the more I surrender and the more I give in and just give him the keys. Because at the end of the day, he knows your divine plan. He knows where you're going to end up. Now, he's not going to force you to come home. He's not going to force you. Oh, yeah, but that's the cloudment because you're not spiritually awakened. Sometimes it takes a tragic event. Sometimes it takes something so traumatic that you run to him. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it takes that. But there's a purpose why I met you. There's a purpose why you came into this circle. Everybody within this circle are Christians. Why did God take think about it? Why did God take an atheist, a former believer that walked away from the faith, that is so lost, and put him in a mist, put him in the mist of Christians? See, there is a fallacy within Hollywood. Okay, do apologize for that. All right, and this is weird because like I've asked God for like guidance today if I was ever brought into this situation, and here's an ironic thing. Okay, people paint Jesus as this persecutor, correct? That he would condemn the prostitutes, he would condemn the murderers and people like that. Now, those are the people that. Well, that's not the purpose of this conversation, brother. Jesus hung out with prostitutes. Jesus hung out with the meek. Jesus hung out with the sinners. Not because he wanted to be like them, but because he wanted to save them. Exactly. And he wanted to understand of what the devil's doing to God's children. You have to understand there is more proof that Jesus walked this earth than man landed on the moon. So let's start with Jesus. Start believing in Jesus first, and he will lead you to his Father. Because you're not going to get to God. Yeah, well, he's not in there, unfortunately. So good luck, But, anyways, you said that you don't feel it, you don't see it, it's because you're not seeking Jesus first. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Is people will tell people, well, go find God, go find God. No, you need Jesus first. You're not gonna get to God unless you get through His Son. So until you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and you have 100% belief in what He did, and Daniel, I urge you to read the New Testament. Okay, if you're gonna start anywhere in the Bible for someone like you that is so, and don't take this the wrong way, but someone that's so lost, you know what I'm saying? You're so well, I want to say I want to say that, okay? Because I am, and look where how far I've come, Dano. Look how far I've come. Same way, what is this? I'm dying, Dano, and you would think I would be sad. You would think I would be mad, and I'm not. No, no, I'm not, because God has a divine plan. So if my heart failure takes me 10 years, 5 to 10 years to kill me, and God gives me an extra 10, 15 years on top of that, then that's God's will. But if I go to bed tonight and I shall not wake up in the morning, that's God's will. See, Dana, we as humans are so ignorant, we think we control the path of our life. To a certain extent, we do. To a certain extent, we do control the path that we take. But God knows the ultimate plan. Now, you have a choice. You could do it your way and keep failing, or you could say, you know what? Go ahead, God. I give up. Take the keys. I'll sit in the back seat. You take me in the direction you want to take me. Now, obviously, you can't get there yet until you accept Jesus and have an authentic baptism. Okay. Granted, baptism is not going to give you salvation. I think many people misconstrue that too, that you have to be baptized to be saved. No, salvation comes through Jesus, through his blood. Baptism is, yeah, baptism is symbolic of you washing away the old you, okay? You drown the flesh, okay? That's pretty much what it's symbolic. So you drown the flesh and you come up a new person. I want you to understand, Dano, when you sin, okay, and you eventually accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, and you eventually surrender full-heartedly to Jesus, God starts coming into your life and starts influencing your tongue, starts influencing your thought process. And here's the ironic part. When you fall on your knees, okay, and I've been praying, I do several prayers a day now. I do my morning prayer, then I do my another morning. I do 2 morning prayers now, Dano. I will do my first within excuse me, within this app that I have, brother. Like for example, this morning, okay, it was chapter 6:24 of the book of Matthew is the devotion verse for the day. It gives me a prayer. So I did my devotion prayer 1. I have a second devotion that goes throughout the day. And this is just educational to understand who God is. And I do another prayer. Then I actually do my mid prayer, which is right after my devotion prayer. And it's where I'm on my knees. I literally get on my knees and I talk to God. And it's not me asking for a million things. I'm giving thanks for the day. Because I woke up this morning. Even though I feel like crap, I woke up this morning, okay? I woke up this morning and I noticed a renewed energy in me the more I surrendered. And that's what it is, Dano. You got to go to Jesus first and continue in prayer, continue in acceptance. You know, crucify your flesh, pick up your cross, and I promise you, you will see God. You know what I'm saying? And the whole point of this, a lot of your sins is probably going to weigh you down, whether you think about them or not. The lustfulness, the swearing, all that, the thieving. I'm not saying you're a thieving. I'm just saying all in generalization. You know, God takes those sins and literally tosses them into the sea of forgetfulness. You understand what that means? He forgets them. Yeah. But that doesn't mean you get to keep living in sin. And I think that's another misconception. People think they could just live their life. Oh, I accepted Jesus. I can walk whatever way I want now. No, you have to try your best. You know, you're going to fall short, Daniel. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen short, face first on the floor, flat line, you know, per se. And I literally just got back up. And the one thing I noticed, Dano, is because of Jesus, I literally, yo, what's up? How you doing, amazing dude? What I end up doing, Dano, is I run to God more now than I've ever had in my entire life. And yes, it is shameful sometimes when I run to him because I am within shame. I am within shame of my sin. But that is a key sign of spiritually awakening. See, when you pray, Daniel, when you were praying, did you feel anything at all? Because you didn't. Okay. How did you start your prayer? Did you just say, "Dear God," or did you say, "Dear God, I come to you through your Son Jesus Christ"? Okay. The reason why both doors are not opening, and the reason why Jesus is not letting you in, is because you have not accepted Him. And it's hard. No, Daniel, listen. I fully understand. People won't want to believe in the Big Bang. People want to believe in science. And here's another ironic thing: science. Do you know who created scientists? Christians. Oh, yes, yes, but Christians. Daniel, let that set in. Christians invented science to prove God and or to disprove God. And they're hitting the ladder. You know, the further they study, the further they go out. You know, the Bible's proven to be true. You know, when you talk about the Great Flood, there's massive amounts of evidence, scientific evidence that a Great Flood happened, and there's massive amount of scientific evidence that Jesus was real, that Jesus did resurrect, and that Jesus was the Son of God. And it's scary to think of that though, because when you think about it, somebody rising from the dead, it's a very scary concept. Like, who is this person? Like, he defeated death. We can't do that, Dano. And so it is scary when you're so lost, you don't see it because you're not feeling it, and it's because you many people think it'll happen overnight, Dano, and it doesn't. It could take you up to a year, 2 years of consistently being devoted, constantly picking up your cross, constantly pushing the hardest you can. But see, I want you to think of the longer gain, not the shorter. The longer gain is going to be relationship with Jesus, your internal salvation, which is saving your spirit, and you will see your life start changing. It's hard. And there's a reason why I preach to you a lot, Dano, is because I honestly do care about you like you're my own son. And I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I don't want to see you to go to hell. I don't want to see you to burn in an eternal lake of fire. Because you are a sweetheart at the end of the day, Dano. You do have a heart of gold. Whether you want to admit to it or not, you might put on this facade of being a tough guy, but you have a soft heart. And I see that. I mean, yeah, you get frustrated with your mom, and I fully get that. We're human. We get frustrated over the stupidest things. But at the end of the day, you would do anything for your mom. You would, Dano. And that speaks volumes. Even if, like, for example, for me with my kids, I get frustrated with my kids. There's days I want to put my head through a wall because of my kids. But I would take a bullet for my kids. I would die for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they're my babies. They're my everything. Just don't give up. That's all I ask, Dano. Don't give up, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have a breakthrough. You have to put in the work in seeking Jesus first. So as I said, I recommend reading the book of Matthew and on so through the New Testament. And I will start looking up different books you could read that try to help you to open that spiritual floodgate. I know Proverbs is a good one, Romans is a good one, you know. There are many good books. You know, you don't have to start at the book of Genesis. Obviously, that's a really good book because it talks about our creation, the prior flood, and what happens after the flood. And that's another thing. Back to a different topic. People get so upset with the Jews being within Israel. Well, that's their land, and I know this is probably going to ruffle some feathers, but they are God's chosen people. Don't know. I do not know. I do know it has something to do with the Ten Commandments. I do know it has something to do with Egypt and the Exodus out of Egypt. I could look more into it and I'll ask God for more guidance. I can get back to you on exactly why. But that is their land. Has to realize that Gaza, the West Bank, that's all their land. Where the temple's at in Jerusalem, that's their land. Uh, no, Israel is not messing it up. They're trying to restore faith. They're trying to restore not just faith, but they're trying to restore the temple. And I think that's the reason why, like, all these evil entities are attacking Israelites, because they do not want. Well, listen, once that temple is built, the trumpet starts sounding. Jesus is coming home. So I think that's the reason why they're going through all this. But anyways, I'm working on the school right now, Daniel, getting the chairs optimized. I gotta go say hi to Haley via freaking Discord before she brings out her freaking death sword. Or Tim. I think she whacked him because he went ghost mode. Oh, never mind. She already wrote me. Hey, buddy. It's hard, Dano. Dano, listen, it's hard. Trust me, but definitely test yourself. Definitely push yourself because when you start speaking of a cleaner tongue, you start becoming more professional, and that leads to many great things. Many great things. And don't be like Haley here, run around with a death sword with her Toad Squad. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. 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 I have no idea. I have no idea. I had a really good dinner last night. And actually, I felt good yesterday, actually, sticking to this diet. For lunch, I'm having salmon, stuffed salmon over a salad. Toads are frogs. Hold on. No, 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 no. A different type of what? A different type of what? It's, hey, hold on, hold on. Haley, a different type of what? Yeah. Oh, I adore you, Haley. I got her trapped. So basically, a toad is classification of a frog. And here's another fun fact: toads are a subclassification of frogs. All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. That's weird. Don't tell her I said that because she'll just weird. Yeah, I, I don't mind frogs. Of all the amphibious out there, yeah, that's weird. Creepy. Give me a second. I got an email from my. I gotta go check my email because apparently the settlement got approved today. Facebook. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My whole body's just kept killing me the past few days. My nose is starting to run again, so which is a good sign. That's a really good sign. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be getting my payment soon. I should. Listen, I have a bad feeling it's not going to be of what. Quick question: how would Haley feel about toad soup or frog legs? Hey, Tim. Na 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 na. Hey, hey. Good time. Dude, like when I cleared my throat this morning, not being disgusting, but it was like all brown and yellow. I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not my liver though. It's not coffee grounds, so I don't think it's my liver. Coffee grounds means it's your liver, and that's no bueno. Yeah. Well, my liver is in stage 4 cytosis. Uh, it's genetics. Mine is non-alcoholic related, which is a blessing because I did drink a lot, but it's not related to the alcohol, which is a good sign. See, it's a lot of factors, yeah. And the one thing people don't understand is that when you drink a lot of alcohol and you get cirrhosis of the liver or cytosis, which is before the cirrhosis, if yours is related to alcohol, they will not give you a liver. Yep. Yeah. 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 Uh, and my uncle died of cirrhosis of the liver, so no bueno. I'm oh dude, I'm letting God handle it, so I'm not even worried. Because at the end of the day, he has the keys. I'm just a passenger. I'm just yo. Ask her if she ever tried frog legs. She's gonna kill us. I've had frog legs before. They're actually really good. Nah, not really. It tastes like jerky. I've had snake before, bat soup. I've eaten bugs before, but that's because of survival training. Crickets are good, and so are worms. Uh, Worms are kind of chewy and kind of weird. Crickets are just there's really no taste to it. It's just I try not to taste it just because the thought of it, but survival of the fittest, right? So it was approved on the 10th. I should be getting my payment soon. Summon a biscuit. Well, that could be easily fixed though. Yeah. Craziness. All right, so there's 17 rows. I don't think so. Tim, are you working today? Oh, Timmy O'Toole. I think he. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! No, no bueno. I fell in the toilet. That or Haley took the death sword to him. Hey Timmy, there you are. Timmy goes to high school. He. Oh, you're dead. You're. Oh, she already left high school. She'd be 18 in 2 months. 5 seconds later, you hear that door getting kicked open. Ugh. Yeah. I can see her screaming at little kids to get off her lawn. All right. All right. So we have this. We have 9 rows of these chairs to do. Yeah. Once you perfect your car system, brother, we can actually. All right. Then we're gonna have to. Within the next week, though, I want to start getting the vehicles all done because I got enough vehicles to get it started off with. At least get the vehicles done. Grapes is already working on sound regions because I think if we can get this game out, and I will start pushing $2,000, $3,000 and advertisements. Yeah, what that's gonna be Robux, but still a lot. Because even if I spend 10K on Robux just to advertise the game, you figure it's gonna grow. Listen, we're not even fully launched. We're at 263 members within our group. You know, and then we have the hotel coming. Then we have the schools coming. So like even like you look at Emmy's game, right? That is intertwined with the Soria too. So even your game, Dano, we will have a special train that will take people to your company. See how cool that is? So like everybody would benefit from this being out. And your game don't have to be part of the Shadow Gaming Studio logo either, you know? That's not how teleportation works. Yeah, I just with the maps, obviously with the other maps are attached to it, are all under the same. Oh, because Roblox has been having heart attacks lately, and I think it's because they opened up the PlayStation. Yeah, yep. I think they're already out to the Quest. Yeah, and it's coming to the Wii. Well, whatever that's called. Yeah, yep. Probably very well, to be honest, because the Switch is not a. Because you figure, well, then I don't know, because when you get to the higher graphic games, it might become a bigger issue, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so my scale will be in tomorrow, so I can start weighing myself. I mean, that's body consciousness. Yep. Technically, I'm supposed to do it today, but I don't have a scale in the house. But the scale I'm getting runs digitally, solar power, so I don't have to worry about getting batteries. They'll never die. And on top of that, brother, guess what? It I could attach it to an app. They'll keep track of my weight. Well, it's because if I gain 2 pounds, that's anything above 5 pounds in 2 days, I have to go to the hospital, which means no bueno. And I don't want that because I know they're gonna have to put a stent in to drain fluids, and I don't want that. To drain fluids, it's like a tube. It goes right into your side cavity. Yeah, yeah. Bro, why am I keeping bro? I cannot be this freaking blonde. There we go. I've done it twice. I'm copying the position, and literally I'm copying the position that's on the floor, not up in the stands. This should be the last one. Yep. All right, so all 9 of these are done. If I delete them, how far down will we drop? Well over 100. Yeah, the tags that Sarge was talking about is the Roblox game tags on their website, which I gotta go tell his buddy how they operate. His buddy is well aware that they're just like the YouTube tags. So key word bind what your game is about. And that's something that we're gonna do for Astoria. Well, I could tell you one thing: Roblox would be in a lot of trouble. They ban somebody illegally. He'll, and it's not somebody like me. I'm a small timer when it comes to being a streamer. Killcrete. Yeah, Killcrete. Creekcraft. He got banned because apparently his parents banned him. I don't know. But the reason behind it's a false ban because he is an adult. He got banned for some fraud issue with the parents' card. Yep. Yep. They deleted his account. And he has 8 million subscribers. And I feel bad for him because at the end of the day, I'm a small streamer. And well, they can get sued, and I think that's what's going to end up eventually happening. I think enough of us streamers and content creators are just going to bring them to court and literally sue them for because it is mental abuse, it is emotional damaging, because especially if you're falsely banned for some stupid reasons, like they're it's the same thing with YouTube, and I know I'm live on YouTube. They're probably going to be watching this. I don't care. For them to deny my monetization for violation of their YouTube policy is complete BS. Because at the end of the day, I got monetized with the same as that content, the same as that platform, with ease. Okay, I understand the copyright claim system. I understand all that. But why am I denying now? You didn't specify what policy I violated. You said YouTube monetization policies. Policies, plural. So why was I monetized back then with no problem, no issues, even with the copyright claims? I was monetized. Why now? I want a clear explanation of why. I don't want to hear the policies. I want to hear, what policy, specific policy. And if they cannot articulate what policy I violated, then we're going to have a problem. I think I think it's the I do know that I do know that copyright claims during the process, like I know afterward it doesn't matter, but when you're signing up for the partnership program, it kind of does matter. So that I understand, you know what I'm saying? If that's the reason, then I shouldn't wait 3 months to get remonetized. What's up, Tom? How are you? We are creating the Astorian Empire, which is a multi-map role play quest game that's coming to Roblox. There are 80 maps all together, and 80 maps. I'm talking about 80 isles, 80 different islands you get to travel to. That's not including obviously teleportation into the other buildings, stuff like that. But that's all behind the scenes. Uh, we are working on multiple games. So there's the Astorian Empires, as I said, the roleplay quest game. We got the Aurora Galaxy Obby is already out in alpha. Check that out at the Shadow Gaming Studios group. What else? This is the high school roleplay that we're currently developing, and this will play a factor in the Astorian Empire. And our third map in Astoria, you're gonna be able to enter this building and teleport to this game and roleplay in here as a student. And when you're done, you're able to leave and go back to either Ogdensburg or just leave in general. Uh, Within the Astorian Empire, you're just gonna get the two first maps, and we're gonna trickle feed the other maps because it's if I wait till all 80 maps are done, this game will never come out. Uh, We're thinking about it. We're thinking about it. Let me close this studio real quick, and I'll actually show you the first map, so you get an idea of what the maps are going to look like. This isn't your typical Liberty County style map. I'm gonna just put it as that, you know. And one other game you're going to be able to be led to is 803. Is that correct, Dano? Yeah, area of operation 803. So that's another game done by Syndax Corporation. So that's just another game you're going to be able to teleport from one game to the other. It is a massive interactive game. So when it comes to the characters, I have not fully decided. I will convene with my team though, because that's something that is intriguing for us because Roblox is trying to push that. But people do like the Roblox characters. It's it depends on how you set up your teleportation. I have such a good scripter, I'm not worried about it. You know, he worked on one script from one map to the other. So for example, matter of fact, hold on. Instead of me doing this, let's actually go play it. Oh, your door system is another amazing thing, Dano. And for example, okay, in that map that you just saw with the school, there are hundreds, if not thousands of doors, okay? Let that settle into your brain. 1,000 plus doors, okay? Imagine if they operated, okay? Imagine those doors operated off from one script each. That's 1,000 scripts, okay? Now, with 1,000 scripts, you're going to get lag. You're going to get issues. My genius programmer, my boy Nano here, has operating off from one script. 1,000 doors are operating off from one script because of the tag collection service system that Roblox has. So, optimization is our goal when it comes to the development of Astoria. So, I will show you this game and I'll show you this one. I'm going to show you the Galaxy the Galaxy first just because the sheer size of this map will just blow you away and just gives you a taste of how we're doing every map. We are not going to go small. You know, all of our obbies are going to be massive. All of our, you know, tycoons are going to be massive. You know, eventually we're going to compete for Lumber Tycoon. So eventually we're going to be competing against that, and I'm going to wipe the floor with Josh. All right, so this one will have the customization. I have obviously this. There we go. Let me turn my graphics up. So you have an idea. Now, the lag comes from the scripting. Many people don't, well, that and obviously a lot of unions. People don't realize that. Unions are not optimized. Roblox parts are. Terrain is somewhat optimized. They're still working on it. It might take them a lifetime before they finally figure it out. But this gives you an indication of what we're doing. So this is an obby you get to run through. Did I confuse you, Tom? Okay. You know, Roblox really doesn't have. Yeah, so that's the Aurora Galaxy. That game is actually out within alpha. Still a lot of things to do. I have a really good terrain specialist. I have a very good, as I said, since September of last year, I've put together one heck of a team, and I am very impressed with the team. Let's go full screen. So, you, you know, and you'll get an idea, and we will actually teleport to the other map as well through this one. We'll let this load. I gotta see why my screen doesn't pop up right away. I'm gonna talk to Grapes about it because this should pop up first and not the character. I think that's what it is. He does such an amazing job with the UIs though, brother. Uh-oh. About to say. So this is where you're gonna spawn in at. This is accessible. That's accessible. Yeah. I'm gonna advertise the crap out of this when it's out. That's the temple. The vehicles are obviously still a work in progress. We have so much more vehicles than this. That's a Roblox chassis. This is a Syndex chassis. I think that's a 3.0 or a 2.0. Yeah. So that's not our best version we got coming. And this is obviously the stupid A chassis. Killcrete lives off on the mountains. Just do me a favor. Don't go knock on his door. This took us four months. 4 months, 20 hours a day. And I am coming back in to fix the sidewalks and the roads. They're not to my liking, so I know those are going to be optimized even better. So stay tuned for that. You know, that's going to be a massive update when it comes to the roads, the sidewalks. Because as you can notice, it's not properly the way I like it. That's the industrial district. Go this way. Yeah, I feel some kind of pull. I Yeah, we're gonna be working on a tutorial guide because that is something that is gonna have to be done to ensure that the players are not confused. Let's quickly get across this. I do know for a fact that this is going to be replaced, these gates, because they are broken. The bridge works, the gates are broken. So if you want to leave this map via vehicle, this is the way you go. You start heading towards the highway. Oh. Yeah, Roblox has a lot of terrain issues, brother. Anyways, this way. Yeah, You'll go through this tunnel. It'll teleport you and your vehicle. And if you were to enter the map, you will come through this map, this right here. You'll come through here. So like when you teleport from another map to Croydon, okay? So let's say you want to teleport to Croydon Falls, you're gonna spawn right here with your vehicle. And obviously there's a sign up here telling you to proceed with caution. Welcome to Croydon Isles, home of Croydon Falls. Proceed with caution. Speed is limited to 20 miles an hour until you hit the other zone. So it's already nighttime out. Oh, my lights even working? Yeah, this vehicle don't have the best lights. This is the international airport. This is one of our dock systems. You're gonna get a prime example of issue I'm facing when it comes to these gates. The gate still has to be fixed. I cut around it. I might lower them down. This is the main downtown region. Not the best driver. I'm not the best driver. That's the town hall. Every building is custom built. Some other maps you're going to see some modular packs are being built just to make my job easier. It's one of our parks. We do have a fire station. Oh, that's one thing we're considering. We have different designs that are be more Europeanish because where this is in the Pacific Oceans. Obviously, a different world. There's 80 isles, and obviously our biggest enemy is Russia. We don't like Russia. We constantly bomb them. But this is one of the fires. This is actually inaccessible fire station. Besides the upper levels. Come over here. This is another residential. I am not the best driver. So the residential. There was a murder by the way. Right here. You know, this house right here. I am not a good driver. I am not a good driver. Somebody take my license. Eventually I'll have brand new buildings right there. But that's after the game launches. So like right after the game launches, you're gonna have new buildings there. We have not decided with the houses yet. The houses might just stay. These are two condominium style houses. Bro, I cannot drive. Who gave me my license? Yeah. Uh, well, you are the main antagonist is going to be Russia. You know, that's going to be our main focal point. Is because the Astorian Empire used to control Ukraine, Germany, all the Baltic states, Slavic area. But over years, the family extended outward, gave Ukraine to a cousin. Vector took over Russia and turned it into a crap hole. There's a whole backstory. I'm actually writing a book on this. This is this is Hyvar Avenue. There are eight. There is the original eight clans. So that's another backstory you're going to be able to unfold. A lot of these buildings are fairly new. Some are older, some are newer. This is all new here. You know, I literally hate the HSE. And this is their this is their public pool, which I'm gonna be probably fixing this. You can go underneath it. This is built in 2010. Obviously not in real life, but in the game, 2010 is when this building was put in. This building, if you guys read the sign, structure is unsafe and its use of occupancy has been prohibited and revoked by the Ministry of Housing Development Affairs. That's the address, the owner's name, the inspector, and the date when it was condemned. Yeah. So that building will eventually be replaced with a brand new building. That building's still standing. That's the Dolphin. We'll work our way back around. This is the Dolphin condominium. Oh, it's going to be daytime. Oh. A lot of old people live there. I wouldn't want to mess with them. They're very cranky sometimes. Here, where's my vehicle? Down here. That's an old building from the 1400s. This is a tenement building. Here, this is a fairly newer building, brand new condominium. Some of the older buildings, and I want to know why that's wood windows. I got to change that back to glass. Would explain why I'm having issues with it. Some of the older buildings, more apartment buildings. That's the new hospital. So, hit the break real quick. Yeah. So, a few years ago, not too long ago, Russia tried to come after this aisle because it's the closest towards Russia. Well, it's not the closest. The closest is actually Ogdensburg, which is a landlock. Not landlock. It's coastal. It's one of our coastal terrains. But anyways, they end up launching a few missiles into here, obviously destroying this building here. This building was slightly damaged. They had to replace some of the windows, blew out the windows in that building, but this building, as well as this building, was completely destroyed. So they rebuilt the store, with a brand new store for them. And over here, they built a brand new hospital. pretty crazy. More buildings. All these buildings eventually will have interiors you're going to be able to teleport to. Like, for example, if you're hungry, you can stop at some of our shops. And I'll have some buildings you could actually just walk into. You know, you don't have to teleport. So it's not always about teleportation. I hate the A chassis so much. The school's going to be rebuilt by the way. I am going to rebuild the school. So I'm going to be rebuilding. Yeah, it's glitching. I gotta go see why. It could be a Roblox rendering issue. I'm not stressing it. I'm gonna fix it. As I said, the sidewalks and the roads are gonna be revamped because I've gotten a lot better from last year when it comes to the roads. That's our church that's still being remodeled, and you guys already know what kind of place that this is. That's the mausoleum. Yeah, so let me reset because it'll be a lot easier for me just to reset and go back to the beginning. Okay. Now, let's say if you don't want to drive and you don't want to take your car with you, come down here, buy a ticket. Something that's going to be taken care of. That's going to disappear. So double click it. There we go. It's not a metro. It's actually all of our highways and trains that connect the isles run underneath the ocean. We're that advanced of a society. But I'm taking you to Rock Isle, which is home of the Kellebec Harbor. This is one of our smaller ones. Obviously, I didn't spawn within the train station yet. Yeah. Why is Roblox having a lot of issues lately? This one's not even fully loaded in yet. There we go. Give you a tour of this place. Yeah, Roblox has a lot of rendering issues. But we're hoping to optimize all that through coding. So hopefully we will figure it out how to make sure everything loads in before the player's in. You know, this is actually a decent sized aisle too. And actually, there's a sewer, there's a storm drain system that you could enter, by the way. Oh, hi. I know I'm breaking a few traffic laws, but it's okay. See how better the sidewalks are here? It's because I gotten better with the sidewalks in a short period of time. This is the sheriff's station. Sheriff's office, 2 offices and a bathroom. Yeah, coding is very important to a really good game. So, down here. And this one still is a work in progress. So this is one that's still being worked on as we speak. And down here, this is another train station. Obviously, if you want to see what it used to look like, just come down one level. So, slowly but surely getting there, you know. Oh yeah. All right, buddy. But as I said, join the group. You know, we're Shadow Gaming Studios LLC on Roblox. So definitely join us, and we have a lot coming. We have a lot coming. So thank you so much. God bless you. You have a good day. Now back to the high school. Maybe let my PC breathe a little bit, Dano. Yeah, she was cooking at almost 70 degrees Celsius. I can handle very hot, but still, Shit, Roblox. My game was launching at 70. That's a no bueno. But then also, this is I mean, even though that this is a really good laptop, I don't think it can still handle as much as a PC. I don't want to overdo it either. Oh, my legs. Oh. continue the optimization project of this auditorium. Morning, Knuffles. Good evening. Hi, buddy. I sold it. Oh, Dano. A little bit of advice. If you want to try that whole month thing, do it day at a time. I think that would be a lot easier for you, for anybody, than setting yourself up to where it will be successful. We don't really need these top rows, do we? Hey, yo, Nathan. How you feeling today, bud? Your family safe, brother? Did you read my message this morning? I meant that too. I'm hoping you understand that. I watched a video this morning of the your soldiers out there singing to God. Yeah, they want to paint you guys as these monstrous people. No, you are God's children, and you're not going to let somebody just step over you and hurt your children. It's okay though, because you guys will persevere. Got hardly any sleep last night. Oh, ooh wee. Shadow Gaming Studios. Not sure if he's still here. I just saw that. Still been. Nine of these. Nine of. It probably does. It's weird that Mr. Krabs serves Krabby Patties made out of crab meat. Yeah, not surprise me. No. No. That's what he said. Damn. Okay, now all this seating's in place. Okay, so now all this is in place. You can duplicate it. Take the old, new, old, delete. Alright. Hold on. Yeah. Cortex version 3, huh? Yeah. Meow. Aliens. Ugh. I'm gonna watch that. What Heart Drop sent me. No, she sent me a video about fair use under YouTube's terms of services. A guy did a video on it. I think fair use is anything that's public, you know. Even music, I think, should be falling under fair use because, like, you already got paid for the music, and if you put it on YouTube and other people want to play it, you know, you obviously give you credit, you know, put it within the credits. Oh no, it's the right thing. I'm talking about like us share people like that, you know. Yes, you know, your music's awesome, but we're talking about these artists out there who literally are money hungry. Yeah, well, God tells them not to very to accumulate too much treasure here on Earth because eventually it'll all perish. I'll be right back. I use the bathroom. Better for you. Wait today. Gotta use the bathroom. Stay in here and you keep guard. You want your chew toy? Which one do you want? Give you both. Oh, you're showing off for the camera? You're such a camera hog. Yeah, he's literally showing off for the camera. Are you showing off for the camera? I gotta get back to work. I get back to work, you good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're gonna get a bath today too. And I gotta go spend $300 on collars. Ridiculous. I think it's 300. What's that? Oh, you let me know, brother. No, I'm the winner, Knuffles. I'm, t- I'm telling Mom Knuffles that you're saying I'm not the winner, and she's gonna give me all your toys, and I'm gonna share them with you or nothing. Oh, that was two. Yeah. So $420 freaking dollars for 6 collars. Holy, yeah, that's a lot of money. I am so sure that I am insured. Yeah, it's very healthy of me. I'm so sure I had insured this morning. You know you're old if you know of what insure is. Like you know of what kind of drink insure is? Pretty much for your colon. Is reinsuring that your insurance is gonna work for insurance. Imagine getting pulled over and literally telling the cop that. It's probably gonna be like, get out of the car now. I see a proof of your license, registration, proof of insurance. You need my insurance to prove I have insurance. What about the reinsurance that I have insurance that is guaranteed? Bro. He's probably like, you're probably gonna ask me to get out of the car, take a field sobriety test. Then I'm gonna purposely fail it. I'm gonna fall over every time he tells me to do something. Takes me to the station for a breathalyzer. I'm gonna pass it. They're gonna question me. I'm like, I'm just, yeah. Then I'm like, I'm just stupid, officer. There's nothing against the law for that. Is there? Is there a law that forbids people from driving for being stupid? I mean, there are some bad drivers out there. I'm not gonna lie. You know. Not here. They'll be like, "Do you have a license to drive?" I have a driver. A screwdriver. It helps me tighten some of my loose screws. Sir, where are you from? I'm from the future. Sir, where are you from? The future, sir. Sir, where are you from? Future. Come to find out, I'm from California, and I got pulled over in Alabama. Get it? From the future. Yeah. All right, this is Chris Hansen. We have him on audio. Send in the SWAT team. FBI, open up. We live in such a sensitive world where feelings of imagination matters more than determination. Guys, I could work for Disney. I just literally pulled out a Disney song right out of my rear. That's like perfection. Pretty much. Chapope. Chapope. It's gone downhill. A lot quicker than we anticipated, Johnny. No need to. Joe Biden. I agree. Very confusing, sir. Yes, sir. No, you have to let it decide. Identify it as a meow. I feel really, really, really bad for the modern society because they're lost. And all we could do is pray for them. Oh my goodness. As I said, you put 100 men, 100 men that identify as you know what, on an island with 10 other men. I can promise you, within 100 years, you're gonna have 110 skeletons. Yep. Not only that though, but if you take 100 women and 10 men, you have a flourishing society. And the reason why it is a direct sin is because you are literally defying God's law of order. And it's because we are meant to reproduce and populate the earth. Just saying. Little food for thought. Oh, it is. It's all demonic. Christ. No, he legitimately most likely cries because this we are no. He doesn't have. He's not associated with all that. He is an entity out of respect. It's more of a theological probably because that's what it states. The Bible I don't even think the Bible refers to his G word. Yeah. Yep. So he's just God, and there's no limit power to him too. I think that's one thing that's very unique. What do you think about it? I think that's the unique fact about him is that there is no limit to his power. He created all of it. We don't know where he's at, but wherever he's at, he. Yep. Yes, sir. Well, you're not in the sad story or an excuse of a human, but you're a human being. You're still his child. Even though we were all dysfunctional, he still loves you. Trust me. Yeah. Well, even if you weren't living, I think he love you, but well, then that is his. Yep. Yeah. Milo, get in here, bud. Can I get one for me being a tank? All right. All right, bud. I'll just relax. Yes, 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 but watch the language. Breathe. I want to know who invented the whole ideology of, you know, nah, it had been somebody that was curious about which area to poke because it's not normal. I'm assuming the devil gave him the idea. He invokes it because he wants more. God, being separated from God is the punishment. Very lonely road. No. uh, what happened? Never does. Yeah. uh, I'll be okay. Feels like it. Probably not. But it varies on each person. So we had, give or take, 4,000 parts within the chairs, guys. We went to 120 for that. So hold on. So that's 120 for the frame. Okay. So 240. We went down to 240 parts for the entire thing. Hold on, brother. So now that's optimization. Yes, it's still very high in part count, but not as high as what it would have been if I kept it alone. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, so that's done. Okay. Now we come here. Carpet one. I bet. I'm alive, I think. All right, so 213 parts within this particular model. I was able to reduce it down to one. All right, so now I'll come down here. I'm going to hit my precise part for the collision fidelity. And that would just make sure that there's no real barriers and we're about to actually test it. And you would think there are thousands of parts within this model area right here. In reality, right now we're at 200 and what was it, 120? 241. We're at 241 parts, considering we had close to 6,000 by the time we're done. And that's called optimization, ensuring that it's properly set up. And right now we're running no red in the meshes. Everything is in the right radius. Might go give myself a cough drop. Often, because this shit hurts. But here's the moment of truth. I gotta be able to walk. And there we go. Okay. So literally, there's no barriers. Let me take this off my head real quick. Hey, what's up, Chico? How are you? Yeah, so we went from almost 5,000 parts down to 241. So we need to get it down even further. Yeah, it's the school, bud, for the Astorian Empire for one of our maps. The exoskeleton of the building, which is the outside part, will be in the map. Interior and exo will be here. It's a role play game. It's going to be a role play slash quest game. Hold on, Dan. I'm coming to look. Yeah, I'm going to go grab a cough drop because I am literally tired of coughing. Oh, it fixes the vehicles. Yeah, yeah. Got to keep toying with it. It's me and my development team. I've been the majority of the builder. I just started letting Nate to work with me with building. And so all of this you see here is done by Nate. And this is obviously my build over here. Nate built the towers. So I got myself a really good partner now. Mine is a Sagar. Mine is a Sagar. It's not it's not costing me pretty cheap, so that's why I gotta get remonetized by YouTube. Yeah, so if you join the group, actually, that will be pinned. Hold on, let me pin this before I get too far ahead. It's not letting me pin. Hold on. Yeah. Yo, Nathan, can you pin that up there? The Roblox group. Can you go pin the Roblox group at the top of the chat where people can actually request to join the group? No, the one for Roblox. It's right up there. It's right above Chico. You'll see my name, GhostPlayz. Can you pin that message? You know where Chico said yayo? Hold on, I'll go grab it. I'll go load YouTube real quick. No, you're okay. It's called pinning the message. You'll hit those three bars on the side, and you could pin a message. Okay. Gosh, Rob. All right, I'll pin the new one. Hold on. Oh my gosh, Roblox. Not Roblox. Yeah. No, YouTube literally will not let you pin anything until it's like halfway up. There we go. All right, so now that's done. We need to work on the upper trim and start working on the floors because the floors are gonna be important. But let me go and blow my nose and oh, oh. Give me a second. Oh. So, what's up, Milo? Oh, cough drops. Wow. So, got my cough drops. Yeah, dude, this salmon's good, Dano. Mm. Mm. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. There we go. And save changes. Nope. Okay. For lunch and filet. Probably too much. I'm gonna have to probably get sugar free Dr. Pepper. Not gonna like that. Oof. Okay. You know who I have not heard from at all today? Emmy. We'll check on her. Come on, Discord, open up. Discord doesn't want to reopen it. Okay. Might have to crash it and reopen it, guys. There you go. I'm back. Bro, that does not feel right. So do I, Jonathan. So do I, brother. What do you need help with? What are you trying to do, bud? You will have to create a leader stat. Within the leader stat, you got to create a save to the data store. If you don't have access to the data store, which you should, but that's what you need to create. It's through the data store. And it's just not saving. Is there just send me a screenshot, buddy. No, you don't have to share screenshot. Take a screenshot of it. Yep, coming. Come on, looking on. Time is of the essence. Yeah, it looks like you have no errors. Uh, waiting until Dano gets back and ask Dano. I would say yes, but don't take my word on it. Dano is the expertise. Most likely, it would have to be all under one leader stats script. Can have multiple. But wait for him to come back and show him it. Like copy it, send it to him, and let him show you how to do it. I'll ask him. Yeah, there should be. Called data store. What happened to your power? Oh. Listen, yo, Nathan, if I gotta come out there and kick some teeth, I definitely will. Hamas. I think you have a heart attack if you saw me outside your house in the cowboy hat, Daisy Dukes boots, furry boots at that. Yo, Nathan, be like, oh, It's ghosts. Probably run and hide. Like this cycle has arrived. Nobody need to worry. It's just it's a sad world that we live in. I don't get how people can hate God's chosen people. You guys are awesome. Oh, I think they're haters. In my opinion, you know, Nathan, I think they're just haters because of your beautiful language, your beautiful culture. You guys are beautiful people. So I just think it's that and fear. I think they're so fearful of you because you guys are going to rebuild the temple, which is written in biblically, and and I think that scares them because they know as soon as the temple's built, we're getting closer to Jesus returning. So like every evil entity is like, no, gotta stop them. And I find it's sad but funny at the same time that every entity they sent after you guys failed. Okay, hold on. Let me untangle my headset. I don't know. That's why I can't. This is driving me nuts. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's like you got to create a data store for it. Have faith in you, Jonathan. You can do it. Hey, Jack. Uh, Enough is happy. He's in his happy place, doing the happy dance. God bless you. Oh my goodness, Becky, you would not believe what I just saw over there. Me. You. Me. You. Yeah, they're. I think it's because they're trying to roll that massive update for the PlayStation, and it's not gonna work. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right, all right. All right, that was easy. That was easy dealt with, huh? All right, it was nothing bad. Fella not feeling good. Poor kid. That time of year. There we go. And yeah, we're gonna keep it like this. Oh, we are the champions of the world. Oh, my lord, such a good boy. You're such a good boy. My food? Give me a second, guys. I gotta go feed my babies. Oh, come on. I gotta do your dish first. Do dish first. It's my baby dog case. That's my baby dog case. Okay, guys. Uh, Continuing with the optimization project of a lifetime. Thousands of parts reduced down to bare minimum. For my name. Alright, so now that's done. Right. I don't know why this is all acting wonky again. Interior. Up Tim. Cannot complain. Yeah. You calling my name? Oh. He knows my name. He must be from the elders' time. Hi guys. How's everybody doing, huh? I've been doing good. Good in the neighborhood. Okay. Where? Oh my gosh, there's so many parts. Ain't funny, bro. This is. I've gotten so disorganized this time. Cute. We are. Friday the 13th is the day of horror. Supposed to be a bad luck day. It's something stupid, but it's funny at the same time. And see, I don't get scared as much. I think that's why I think it's stupid. Back when I was a kid. Well, I don't celebrate Halloween. I have not celebrated Halloween in probably close to a decade. Yeah, I don't celebrate Halloween. Friday the 13th is just a bad luck day about a horror movie. That's what it, to me, what it pertains to. And I like horror movies. I don't feed too much into it. You know, don't put his name in vain. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It'll be okay, Jonathan. Ooh. Leader stats should go in server script services. All right, so now one thing we can start doing, and I think I'm having this slightly wrong. I said let's go to Narnia. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I was texting my editor. Oh no, Emily, and somebody else is going to be working with her. I can't mention names. Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody else to work with her, so it's not just her. She has to learn how to edit. That's one. Yeah, it's one thing I'm gonna give her a goal of to learn. N- Knowing her, it wouldn't surprise me if she learns a lot quicker than most. Mia's up. Right back. Tell everybody of what you did, Milo. Good. Tell the world of how dumb you are. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. The dog literally ran dead smack into the island. Yeah. He clocked himself with the island. And it's not like he was running towards it. He was near it, immediately started running, turned around and smacked his head right against it. But guys, look who's awake. Come here, Mia. Come here. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, guys. I'm finally awake from my beauty sleep. I love you too. I love you too. Yeah. Milo, get into bed and lay down. Come on. Get up here. Lay down, Mia. I want to go lay back down in my room. Oh, I only got to have to go to the bathroom. Get up here. What I got? Yes. You need to behave. Did Emmy join the call? Well, good morning there, sunshine. The California princess. You think you could sleep all day? Nope. There's work to be done. Oh, welcome to the circus. So, Emmy, you ready for your you ready for work? All right. I'll be here waiting. By golly. I mean, yeah, if you want to get it out on time. I don't care. I don't care. Bring your blanket. I'm live on YouTube, by the way. Oh, I'm live on YouTube. I switched it up today. Figure I'd throw everybody for a nice loop. Why not? Oh. Yeah, I gotta go on the website. I know. Let me go do that now. See what bank card we're gonna use. Yeah, I should use my business one. Through PayPal. Now he's hiding. Normally you rate me first thing in the morning just to poke at me. Oh, I just had to make sure. Rainbows. Rain. Yeah, because sleeping all day is not healthy. I'm not sure who told you that, but you know, it's not healthy. It means something is severely gone wrong. Wonder share. No, because I'm on YouTube. I never said I was done. It's just last night I didn't want to stream on YouTube because I was having fun on Twitch with everybody. See? Ugh. Why does it tell me payment fail? Server overload. What in the hell is a server overload? Anybody knows what a server overload is? Because I don't. Oh my gosh. Why, oh why are you doing this to me? Hi. Okay, that worked. Morons. It'll be like 15 tries. You're all set. Hi, Sarge. I am. Alright, so we have all these. We have these. Okay, let me select all the children. There's about 36 parts here. And then we stretch it out this way. We should have a hollow base now. Yep, everything's hollow. So hollow. Holla, holla, holla. Holla, holla, holla. Oh, the pink bird is a complete a-hole. I can't wait for that bird to go stink. Like the Backstreet Boys. Alright, so grab this one. Hold on. My head is throbbing. Organize. Interior. Folder. I'm not sure what the hell this is. This is the floors. Part of the Interior. All right, so y hay que grande muy brillante. Guess that bird is. Yeah, because I literally hate that bird. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not real. Domination. No. You not? I'm my bad, please. All right, so that's pretty much gonna do it for today. I got a lot of work done. But yeah, the future of this is looking bright, guys. You know, I can't wait to get this decorated. Actually, get it looking good the way it's supposed to. Hold on. Oh, yes.